If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
That's a squabbling. No real solutions. Goblin's like, look at this mess.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Goblin's getting another cuppa.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from
what's up with your
Jobst,
mouth
of
there,
all people.
Goblin?
He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
What is this about?
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
Sigismund will be scared?
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his
parallel
knowledge.
processing.
If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
This guy was trying to play some 4D chess. You have an interesting way of thinking.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
Hey, Doctors.
I'll help you.
How you doing, bud? Good morning, sir.
What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Yops. What if it doesn't work?
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome. Because it would mean slow,
Tunnel vision.
but certain defeat for all of us.
Me.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that
That's weird.
respect.
I wonder why you
That's
didn't see it
know
at first.
I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
I'm glad it fixed itself because there's nothing I can do about that. That's Twitch. Behind the drops banner. Oh yeah. You can turn that off.
Tell me a bit more about those people,
How you doing?
so I know
We
who
doing
I'm
it right?
dealing with.
Go
Certainly.
for it.
Who do you want to start with?
Boschek of Kunststadt.
Botchek of Kunststadt.
Boschek.
I know the name, but I can't
Like
quite place
saying
him.
checking for
That's just the thing.
Boschek.
He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game because he doesn't like to take risks.
Oh, I
he
didn't have
always
my.
goes for the sure thing.
Give me a second.
But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Orders 420 executed. Good. Ooh. Getting ready to have a nurse coming from insurance at some point in the next round. A noise! A noise is coming! Hello, noise!
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his
you
position
get a nurse to
after
come
the
to
city
you.
was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with
Noises.
Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Oh, I just need. Oh, hear a nurse. I'm like, noise! Anna of Rodstein.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What
You're
was
gonna
his
have.
name?
Is that your private nurse
Vincent
being
Bartosz.
from the
And I'm not
insurance?
surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of
A male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use
Last
can
bit's
she
the
be
most
to us?
important.
Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her, and that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
He has claws.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Drink.
Success to our plans.
What's one more drink? What's the harm in one more drink? Godwin's he might. I'm trying not to look at Godwin's mouth when he's talking because it's just like it's white. You can say it's a sudden fluid, or it is the light. The Holy Ghost is speaking in his mouth, residing in his mouth. Boom. There's a lot of people here. Holy shnikes.
Take a look at that. A nightingale.
Oh, look.
Surrounded by hawks.
Job's the
It's a
nightingale.
bowl cut though,
He
man.
looks more like a wet hen to me.
Oh, I like that dude's
It's
like
quite
a deep,
unusual to see
gravelly
it
voice.
cornered like this.
But he's got Guy
bet
Gardner,
my last
the Green
brush
Guy Gardner,
will
Green
set
Lantern,
the stage for his
full
final
haircut from the comic
performance.
books.
I hope there'll be no sing.
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What are your hopes for tonight's meeting?
What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement
I don't know why my
mutual
cheeks
support,
and nose are itching.
we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
Your son's got talent for trouble, doesn't he?
I couldn't help but notice your son has
A bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly. But not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little.
Oh, yeah.
Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words.
Oh, he dead?
Still,
Sadly?
Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am.
Yay!
And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest.
Why didn't Divish of Umber come?
Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child.
Right.
No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle.
Godwin, you're the best.
Praise the Lord.
Jesus be praised. No, they say that in the game a lot. Oh man, Hanush and Radzi. Their character model looks so much better in this one. Oh, so much better. Now talk to you, sir.
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack of conceited upstarts.
You're not wrong. Young Lord Capron is free now.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope he'll take better care of himself now.
He got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery of his for a while. But if not, war will make a man of him soon enough.
Do you think there's really going to be a war?
Okay.
I mean a proper one, not just sitting around and talking about it.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing. It's time to get off our asses and take action.
No risk, no reward. What have you got against the burgers here?
Have you got something against the Kuttenberg nobles?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silver spoons up their asses. And they think that can turn their blood blue.
But surely they're not all like that.
That's because they got enough silver up there, yes.
Allies or not, someone ought to show them their place.
What do you think of Jobst?
What do you think about Jobst?
Are you testing me? Jobst called this assembly and he wants things
Yes.
to turn out well. We have to trust him.
To turn out well for whose benefit, though? Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood, so others can live in freedom.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile, help the former to keep their losses to a minimum.
Oh, you want me to do the balancing game? Good days. Alright. Is a bubbers. Oh, we can't pet that one. You can't pet that guy? Oh. Oh. Get this. Okay, so Anna, Haman, Alder, and Bosch. Oh, are they here? Yeah, it looks like they are here. Oh, bacon, not those. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Oh. Bacon, 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 bacon. And then. Dee-doo, dee-doo-doo. Okay, what are Godwin's stats? Oh, okay, it's gonna be the same as Henry's. Okay. -1 in stamina. Crazy trump card.
The only bit of shade far and wide.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not
Yummy
in
gruel.
shade, but because it was pissing down. All the more reason to
Oh,
keep
upstairs.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
Let's play some dice before we
What game would you like to play?
tackle our job. Ooh, we only got.
Wagoners.
Wow, we only got.
Let's play.
We got 40 Goshen.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Dentist Fortuna Ivat. Fortune favors the bold. Let's see, 5s, got 2s. We need to get some more dice, well, boy. Do that.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
You always start complaining after a while. Like, I want to play too. Oh, hey, here we go. 200. And we'll score and pass.
You might even win with that.
I'll not count chickens before they hatch there. Fair, observer. Because if we hold dice for, and we get points, but then we pass to try to get another roll to get more points. But if you don't score like a 1, 3, and a 5, we bust.
That's enough. Your turn.
So complicated.
Oh, 350. He got 350. He got 350.
And throw them again.
350. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I thought he had a. Like a 1 and 3. No. I see a 1. Awesome. And I'm not gonna be greedy.
See? You can do it. Keep it up.
I don't trust my luck in RNG. Ooh.
Here.
I'm glad he didn't get like 3 6s, though. That would have been bad. Okay, 200. Oh, I wonder why they never take the 5. I wonder if that's the reason why the NPC's like almost.
That was good.
No.
Yeah, yeah. I love it when the NPC. I love it when you bust.
My God, what's taking so long?
I see some 1s. Okay, good. Ooh.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Hey, I'm counting the dice. Casual observer. Asking my glory as I win. You feel free to tell me so if I lose.
Something like this happened to me back in '98.
Okay, yeah.
But that was different.
That was different, huh? Okay. Oh, wait. Yahtzee! That's right, Dustin. Yahtzee!
Hey, innkeeper, that's
Nice! Once he doesn't get like a crazy good hand here, we got it. Particle, medieval Yahtzee, aka Particle. if you took away the K, there'll be Fodder.
My God.
Oh, sweet monkey Jeebus, we need 500. We need 500. If you could have had that 5 right there, could have been a 6. That'd been awesome. Okay.
My God.
Oh!
Again.
I said as much.
Nice. Oh, for once I felt good, dude. That's what, mother trucker. Give me all your money.
Away no matter what.
What's up, girl? I just want some money. Want me to buy you a drink? No. I feel so silly for like messing up. It's not that hard of a game to grasp. Oh, I thought you were pissing. Oh, it's. Look at this. Go ahead. No. Hey, where you going? Hey. He's a freaking zombie. Look at him. He's a freaking zombie. He's so pissed drunk, bro. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's not there yet. Okay. Drunk people watching. Oh, damn, girl. You're cute. That's right. Look at me. At the radiance of the Lord. Oh, the zombie. Before he was famous. In the back of my Dracula. Like Druncula.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
I'd
Adler.
like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
Not like how all these guys in his
You wanted
in
to
the-
apologize for
his
crashing
position.
into my home without a by your leave. Or to harass my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
Okay. I apologize?
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately.
So she's
Speak
dang.
up then.
Thanks, Dad.
What are you doing here?
Love you too, Dad. I came as an envoy.
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why
Just
so
like your
straight,
face,
Father?
Dad.
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place
like
at
Henry.
the Archbishopry to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sasau. But
I like
he
his,
took boozing and
I don't know
whoring
what kind of
along
feather
with
that
him,
is.
lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
He said my boy Godwin creeped. I am not gonna sing that song by TLC. You're exaggerating as always.
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything
Hey,
fun
don't be
was
disrespecting the
strictly
host.
banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor.
Oh,
If
damn.
you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Challenge accepted.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept.
Who's this guy?
This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Oh, that's his younger brother? Oh, oh man gets a for the loins.
We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. That was sneaky.
Oh, sweet monkey jeebus. I need to get my stamina back.
Hey, who taught you that?
Oh, jeez. Who is this guy? Oh, son of a...
That's enough.
He destroyed
And
me.
you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that father sees.
Oh, man, he threw the gun down and he proceeded to beat me with it.
I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
And still no luck.
And no luck again, eh? When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He
Ow.
wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting,
Jeez.
he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot
God
my first
damn.
hare.
Only 3 days.
Oh,
He got soft.
only 3 days.
I
Wow.
always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
Outcome of the war depends on it.
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small players. After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
Oh yeah.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk
Gonna
to
rile him up.
myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me and tell me what it's all about.
All right, I'll tell you.
All right, then. You've heard
Owen's
Job's
dad's a
plan,
right prick.
It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Yeah. How come you don't have any blood? I hit you in the face with my... I hit you in the face once. Come on. Oh. Let's put that away.
Look out.
Not walking in any shite. Oh, jeez. Don't need to add the smelling of dung to the list of things that... Oh, she's just sitting there defeathering the chicken. That may be in this loop. Okay, we got it. Never mind the blood on my clothes. Only mine. Oh, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing?
I will if he so
All
much
right.
as looks at her. I swear I won't be able to stop myself.
Mein Gott. Wo liegt das Problem?
Oh, I reckon she likes having a young buck like
Oh yeah, we can't talk to him. I want there was a way to go around, get around it straight. I guess no matter what, he's giving me the side eye. There's no way to avoid that conversation. Anna, what's up, girl?
God be with you, noble lady.
Oh, I'm
There's
clean.
something I'd like to
Nice.
ask of you.
All I had to do was go into the
God be
cutscene.
with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support and your money.
Your
No
money.
beating around the bush, eh? I like that.
Oh,
What do you want my
Anna,
money
you have no idea.
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised.
You just be praised.
Astute.
I should say
Monkey
so.
Jeebus.
All sorts of people
Oh,
have their
it's like
eyes on
anybody
money,
who's sitting
and
in the
divining
light,
their intentions is a necessity.
their mouths and eyes
Although,
glow.
Between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
What do you know about Liechtenstein?
How do you know Liechtenstein is behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans, but they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud.
He's resourceful.
While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd
This-
say you have a better
that
nose
glow is
for
freaking
people
me
than
out.
most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine, and beneficial deals.
Then you come to the right place.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average, the cooks lack imagination, and I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Your wealth needs protection. Sigismund will not take revenge on a woman. You got money, but you're wise as well.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor.
Here it comes, the
Do you have
favor.
something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harmon Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
What? Choose the documents. Bye.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
You want me to rob an ally? What about the fake papers?
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
Want me to rob an ally?
I'm supposed to rob an ally.
Harmon Alder was given the documents to deliver to the council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them, so he won't even notice the difference.
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're
Bartosz.
disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard.
Okay.
Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorim's groom has eyes everywhere.
Alright, we gotta be sneaky. Sneaky. Eggs and bacon. Get away.
A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Oh, I walk in the dung. Oh, she said outer courtyard. You.
Greetings. What do you need?
I just need to get something from the shed. You know what? Take this here. And you saw nothing, all right?
And what's there to see?
Not a sausage.
Not a sausage. Oh, we gave him all our money. Oh, what if we didn't have that money? We'd have to play dice until we had the money, eh? Oh, that was easy. We had the money, so... This is bribe the dude? Okay. There we go.
How go you?
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You have no idea.
And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support
Nice.
Wittgenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
Your health.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
Oh. And he gulped it. Ooh. Alright, so we gotta go find Artec. Damn, they even Atlas give me a scornful look. Oh, you made such a fuss and you got scolded by your daddy. He's out of here. You daddy's boy. Trying to seek his approval. Oh, wait. I went down too far. Wait, it is upstairs? Maid Aliska. She's cute.
You didn't have much anyway.
And we don't have any more money. Oh, jeez, it's another drunken zombie. Conrad of Vecta.
All right.
He wasn't even aware of us pushing him. Wait, why does it say down now? Yeah, watch check. I gotta forget that name. Oh, hey, what's up, girl? Look good in green.
I swear I won't be able to stop myself.
Couldn't she tell him to go to hell herself?
Oh, I reckon she'd like...
Boot dog.
Sir Kunzlin, I haven't yet had the pleasure.
You're Godwin, aren't you? I've heard about you from Martin.
Oh dear.
Have no fear. I know Martin well, and I know he's prone to exaggeration. Anything I can do for you?
We support Yob's plan.
Will you support Margrave Yobst's plan?
That depends on what it is. If he decides to just wait, then no. I can't take that risk any longer.
Do you think we should look for help somewhere else?
I came here for one reason alone. To hear a plan of attack against Sigismund. If Jobst doesn't lay one out before me, I'll try and find someone more courageous.
Well, you come to the right place.
What do you think of the rabbi's offer? The Kuttenberg Jewish community is large, and their support could change everything.
Or nothing. To be honest, I've no idea what to expect of the rabbi's offer.
He said he was interested in an alliance, though, didn't he?
Aye, but still he must be aware that whatever happens, it won't change the lot of his people.
So you don't trust him?
And isn't it natural? It's not just faith in the walls of their quarter that separates us. They live in our city, but they're more foreign than the Germans or the Hungarians.
I expect you know Lady Anna of Waldstein well.
Why wouldn't I? She's joined at the hip with my daughter Rosa.
I hope she doesn't feel unwelcome here.
Rosa. Beautiful
I've
Rosa.
heard she's a bit of a thorn in the side for some of the gents here.
To her own relatives, certainly. But I'll tell you one thing. I knew her husband, Wenzel, and he married her out of love. And I cared for him devotedly till the day he died. And
That's the best reason to marry.
So it's not true what they say? That his demise was convenient for her?
Vile slander. People just can't forgive her for coming into a fortune as a young widow. God be with you.
The jealous. And they didn't like her because she's a woman, to be honest. Alright. Where's this spot check guy? Those are just guards. Oop, little door. Oh, we're not stealing. Oh. Oh, I want some pretzels, man. Oh yeah, you can't lock and pick anything here. That makes sense. Oh, there he is.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips, and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Jobst comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
Oh, he just told us to go to hell.
1,000 men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
Other people will provide money too.
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to draw on. Believe it or not, we've gained other patrons for our cause too.
Really? Name at least one of those lunatics then.
Anna of Waldstein, for instance.
Truly? Well, let's see about it then.
I wouldn't mention the word lunatic.
All right, let's discuss it, candidly. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Of course not. What about me? Liechtenstein is unmarried.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
I'd be honored to oblige. I'm in my prime.
Forget about it.
Forget about
Even
it.
if by some miracle you could manage to sire
Oh,
children,
jeez.
you'd die before you could raise them.
Wait.
The truth doesn't offend, my lord. But I had to give it a try. How about young Lord...
He lost rep for that, but I had to do it.
He's a youngster still.
He's young but not inexperienced. He wouldn't want to marry an old man.
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
We should have led with that. So you'll support our plan. Oh, actually, let's do this.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Okay, so Hanush.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Stop dilly-dallying. No dilly-dally, shitty-shally. That's time I ever heard that expression. Dilly-dally, shitty-shally was when I watched Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? By Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
And there was a catch.
Well, there's one little catch. I had to promise him... I don't even know how to begin.
Out with it.
Lord Kunstadt has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans...
Oh,
is to
wait,
marry
is he not opposed to it?
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Yeah!
Or you could make him the abbot of Sassa. What about a bishop?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers. He really thought he was opposed to it.
Cheers. Cheers to you. And to your parlaying skills.
Hell yeah, Godwin for the win. Alright, let's go back to bot shit.
Damn it.
Damn it. he phased through me.
Sir Bocek, your niece Yitka can start preparing for her wedding
So Hanush agreed, without reservation.
Without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my
Yeah,
end of the
boom.
bargain without reservation.
Thank you.
That wasn't actually.
Lord of Kunstad.
That wasn't hard at all.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the Betrothed.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yika and the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to
Unhappy
a good
Lord
bargain.
Capon. Here's to a good bargain. We got a wedding to look forward to in the future.
But it's all good now, eh?
So let's start about the arrange support. Okay. Yeah, she is so cute. Oh, jeez, another drunken zombie.
I'm still hoping it works out and we walk
Oh,
out.
he was sitting down.
God be with you, friend.
Maybe you were right. It was probably
Hey, did he
not
move?
the best idea to gather all the lords under one roof.
At other times, I would celebrate.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstad will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Yeah, 3 ain't bad.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord, but we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the verbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
That's what he's happy about. That's how he finds out. Han's like, Nani? He's the only one not excited about this dude.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Woo! Hashtag Senate. Ah, poor Hans. Hey, you never know, she may be just up your alley. Meanwhile, at Kuttenberg City Hall. Oh, are we still Oh, we're still doing a way to do these. Okay.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results?
That's the word.
None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
Yeah. I want to applaud his, like, steadfastness.
The council is dismissed.
Like, his resolve. He's like, not gonna, like, let anybody walk all over him.
Don't go anywhere, boy.
But at the same time, he's a bit of a jerk.
Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Time to go say
Between
sire.
the two of us, Margaret, was I not perhaps too harsh on him? And speak candidly. We have had
Can we just beat him over the head with this?
Sire, you were harsh.
I feel like killing my mom, pa,
His counselors.
Baldy.
They need to
Also,
be
the
shown their
70s and
place.
80s call, they want the
They
mustache.
suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here.
I could take him out right now.
He'd be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we
I'm guessing you want some white wine?
Boy,
Like-
pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a
Oh, monastic. That's red,
We
right?
have concerns. The Hungarians
Yeah, that's
are
red.
rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
You want some?
Thank you.
Fuck what?
It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put...
Oh, you want me to stand in the corner over there?
And the country would flourish.
Use me?
God grant him.
I guess they're gonna watch me wherever I go.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress
Hold on.
standing...
Are we supposed to stay in here and listen? Oh, 7 the Lords will be difficult, but 7 the King himself might be even more challenging. Yeah, he does want to stay. He doesn't.
What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
Just
If
as
only Wenceslas
and their eyes
were not
tracking is
such a
creepy.
stubborn ass and relinquish
Yeah.
the throne that he
When
has
he's playing
no
like that,
use
just go
for
bam,
anyone.
just hit him right in the gut.
The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves.
I want to see what happens if we try to leave. We can't leave, okay.
So that he himself emerges
We gotta let this play out.
victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment.
Wait,
He'll
did he?
switch sides when
There's no way he drunk on. He drunk on.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities.
I guess
and
he
get
did
a
drink,
couple
yeah.
more lords on my side. Then they take the
He was
threat
thirsty.
more seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
you will follow in his footsteps, sire. As
So,
soon as you get the chance.
Take a picture. It lasts long. Oh wait, this is medieval times. Sorry.
But the wine is good to you. To your health, Margaret. And to your health too, boy.
Ah, thank you.
May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
Oh, you still got one. Okay, cool. He likes a good red
We
wine.
need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it.
Oh, bacon. I want the bacon, bacon, bacon.
Van Berghoff and his men set out for Raposh. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can
Well-
handle Ruthard easily.
I'm a nervous waiter.
Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have wine
Yes, my white. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming.
Others will follow. I think von Berghoff's little